My biggest fear in my life is to become like my dad. And the funny thing is that the more I try not to become like him, the more I become like him unconsciously. I grew up in a family where my dad is very emotionally absent. He's not a provider for the family since he's lost his job when I was very young. My mom is pretty much the one taking care of him. He's just an angry man. Like, he's constantly angry about every single thing. And he has a very bad temper. Asian parenting, we are very used to getting beat by our parents. I recall when I was 7 years old, my dad is so physically abusive. He will put a pillow over my face and suffocate me. I felt I was going to die when I was like 7 years old. I always remember the moment where he lifted up the pillow. This is a white color pillow. There was basically blood stain on the pillow because he was pressing so hard that I was really bleeding from my gums. And that's when I was 7 years old. So he was hot-tempered, not providing, constantly getting disrespected by my mom. So that's how I grew up. I became sort of like a polar opposite of him. I was very ambitious. I want to go and make money. However, the more I realized that, the more I do not want to become like him as I grew older, there were many parts of him, right, that I have unconsciously take on. And there's just something about we becoming what we fear. Today, there's even psychological studies that says our brain do not process negative. When I say I don't want to be like my dad, my subconscious brain will still take on be like my dad. It's kind of like the pink elephant thing, right? Don't think of a pink elephant. Your brain just automatically remove the don't. And this has affected my relationship because when Zoey sometimes will talk to me in just a very disrespectful tone, I see an image of my dad being disrespected by my mom, and that triggers me. It could be just a small thing, but I will blow up. And that has put a strain on my relationship with Zoey, and I'm still learning how to deal with that. And the verse that's helped me a lot recently is the verse in 2 Corinthians 3:18. It says that, but we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the Spirit of the Lord. So what this means is that when I look at Jesus, the more I see him and his personality and his being, the more I am being transformed into him. So the key point here is that you become what you focus on. Don't focus on what you don't want to be, but focus on what you want to be.